Welcome back, guys. Today, our focus and our practice is going to be recovery. So today we're going to move through everything a little bit slower. We're really going to get a nice stretch in, and it's not going to be super taxing on the body. You guys should just do what feels good. If that in the end means staying in child's pose for about 15 or 20 minutes, that is totally fine. But I'm going to lead you guys through a nice and light recovery practice today. We're going to start in a pretzel position today. So you can get into your pretzel, whatever's comfortable here. All right, you can also come into a butterfly if you want to feel a little bit more of a stretch here. I'm going to stay in pretzel today. Really just relax. You guys can have your eyes closed if you like and just listen in. Take a few deep breaths with me. I can never stress enough how important our breathing is. And making sure we're getting in those deep breaths every day. Alright guys, you can continue breathing. We're going to lean forward, trying to keep our back nice and flat, and we're just going to bring our hands out. We're going to reach forward. You can bring your head down if you feel comfortable. And now I'm only stopping here. If you're comfortable with coming down lower, you can. I'm going to stay here today. Good, you can come up. We're going to twist to one side, so left arm can come behind, right arm is going to be on your left knee, and we're going to twist here. Again, twisting as much as comfortable. You don't want to overstretch. We're just going to be nice and calmly pressing here, feeling a little stretch in our upper and lower back. And release back to center. And we're going to go to the other side. Left hand comes to our right knee, right arm comes behind us, and we're just getting a nice little twist here. Good, and coming back to center. All right, now we're going to place our hand right outside of our right leg, and we're going to bring our left arm over, and we're going to lean to one side. You should feel a nice big stretch coming down your side. Good, and switching to the other side, left hand comes down this time. Pressing up with our right. Good, and bringing that other arm down. Great. All right, guys, I'm going to have us turn on our mat long ways. All right, and I'm going to have us do a little bit of just stretching for our wrists and our forearms. Wake them up a little bit. All right, so we're going to press our hands down into the ground. We're going to press into our palms, keeping our arms locked out. And we're going to lean forward a little bit. Only lean forward here until you feel a little bit of a stretch in our wrists and our forearm. Can rock back and forth as well, in and out of that stretch. Good, and right from where we are, we're gonna turn our fingers out on both sides. Right, so my one hand is towards you guys, my other hand is towards the wall. And they don't have to be on top of each other. I'd actually prefer them to be a little bit spaced apart, and we're gonna just lean back and forth. Again, feeling a nice stretch, but nothing too much. Shouldn't feel overwhelming or painful. It should feel nice, small stretches here. Good, and we're gonna do one more big stretch here. This time, if it feels comfortable, we're gonna turn our hands all the way back towards us. If you're only here, that's fine, if they're out on an angle. If you're able to bring them all the way in towards your legs, and then you're gonna sit back here. Sitting back, feeling a big stretch. In and out of that stretch. Hope you guys are relaxed and doing well today. Good, and you can release, moving those wrists and forearms around a little bit, feeling a big just release here. All right, and we're gonna come down flat onto our stomach. All right, so slowly come down from tabletop, laying flat to our stomach. All right, and you can place your hands above your head. We're gonna just rest our head for now, right here on our hands. And then we're gonna move them up above our head. Now, if you're comfortable here and you wanna just stay here and focus on your breathing, you can do that. We're gonna come into our Superman position. So from here, what I'm gonna have you guys do is right arm comes up, left arm comes up, left leg comes up, should I say. We're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg. Relax your neck here. And bring it down. Other arm and opposite leg. And come down. Switching back and forth. Good. Now with our arms and feet in all together, we're going to bring our arms and legs out at the same time. So arms come out, legs come out. Arms come in, legs come in. All the while focusing on relieving any tension in our neck and just relaxing our upper back muscles. Squeezing our glutes here, waking up our body a little bit. Good, now you guys can press back up and we're gonna come to tabletop again. All right guys, from here, something you guys may be familiar with, we're gonna thread the needle today, get a nice big stretch in our shoulder and our back. All right, so place your hands down in this tabletop position. And And you're going to thread that right arm through. Now, if you're comfortable, you can press your shoulder all the way into the ground. You'll feel a huge stretch here. If you're only comfortable here, that's totally fine as well. But if you can, we're gonna press all the way down. Good, and coming back up, we're going to turn the opposite side. Left arm comes through, threading the needle. Good, and you can come back to sitting. Let's shake out our arms a little bit. All right, now we're gonna come down to our hands again, and we're gonna press our feet up into a downward dog. Really feeling a nice calf stretch here. Maybe we start to walk it out a little bit. Good, and from here, I'm gonna have you walk your hands into your feet. Nice and slow. Come up to standing. And then slowly coming back down again. Walking our hands out here. Down into about a high plank. And continuing this fashion. Slowly walking up, bringing our back up nice and slow. And walking our hands out one more time. To our standing position. And walking us back out to kneeling here. Good. Now once you're back into your kneeling position, I'm going to have you slowly bring yourself up to standing. All right, and I'm going to turn towards you guys. We're going to get into our mountain pose. So take those arms and we're going to bring them up above our head and come down, forward fold. Slowly, one piece of our spine at a time. Back up, arms above our head. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back up. One last mountain pose, coming up, arms above our head. And when we come back down this time, I'm gonna have you guys come down to kneeling one more time. And this time you're gonna bring your leg right up next to you. You're gonna take that arm and we're gonna put it right inside, pressing that shoulder into our knee. Now you can stay here and feel a nice big stretch, or you can press up and you're gonna feel it a little bit more. But if you're comfortable here with the knee down in the back today, you can stay there, right? So I'm gonna stay here today, still having the option to press up. You can lean into it in the front and the back here, leaning in and out of our lunge stretch. Good, bringing that foot back, and we're gonna bring our opposite foot up. Leaning in and out of our stretch again. Good, one last time, coming back to our tabletop position. To end us off today, I'm gonna have you guys bring your legs out a little bit wider. Right, so our knees are pointing out. And we're gonna slowly come down, and we're gonna relax into a child's pose position. Getting into a nice wide child's pose here. Remember, stay where it's comfortable, so if that means being a little bit higher in our child's pose, that's fine. If you're able to sink down, you can sink down now into that position. And just make sure to breathe. Now, as always, you guys can stay in your child's pose, relax there, and continue your practice, continue your breathing. I hope you felt a little bit of recovery during our session today, and I will see you guys in the next one.